Good evening. Welcome back to Stir the Pot. This evening, we're going to make a decadent dinner that's going to wow your friends and family. This you'll have not had a better lasagna. I'm not just saying that, but you're going to have to stick with me till the end to find out what the secret is that makes this beautiful vegetable lasagna. Okay, this is a very healthy food to eat, much more healthier than putting burger or pork in there. But like I said, stick around with me till the end so you can find out what it is that makes this so delicious. In the meantime, I need you to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and we will have the recipe for this and the secret in the link at the end of this video. So please subscribe and let's stir the pot. All right, let's get started. First thing I want to do is get my trusty, nice induction hot plate rocking, and we want to put it on 350. Take some oil. The oil here. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to saute my vegetables. I'll take my hardest vegetables first to take the longest. Carrots and zucchini and squash. Some salt. We're going to salt and pepper as we go. That way it gets the flavors all the way through this business here. All right. Let these saute a little bit. Got a bunch of them in there, don't we? Mercy. Let that saute down a little bit. All right, now we're going to add our broccoli. We're when we're sauteing these, we're doing it so that where they're al dente, like the noodles, um, so that when it cooks in the so when it bakes in the oven, the vegetables will still have a little bit of crispness to it when it's over. Not too crispy, but definitely not soggy. So that's why we're not thoroughly sauteing these. All right. Now we're going to add our final ingredient, final vegetables, mushrooms. We definitely do not want to overcook our mushrooms. They don't take long to cook. A little more salt and pepper. All right, our vegetables are al dente. They smell so good. I'm going to take it off. We're going to set these to the side. I'll put them in this bowl here, my prep bowl. Oops, making a little mess there. All right, so those are ready to go. I'm gonna set these off to the side. Okay, welcome back. We've sautéed our vegetables, and now we're gonna make our cheese mixture that goes in between the layers. So we'll start out with about 12 ounces of spinach, chopped spinach. We use the frozen kind. You can use fresh if you want, but it's a lot easier just to use the frozen kind. And we add 2 eggs to that. Now, traditionally, a lot of people use ricotta cheese. We are going to make it a little more healthier, to me, a little more flavorful. I'm going to use cottage cheese. So we use a 16-ounce container, and then a little more. Okay. And we're going to use some Parmesan cheese. This is all to flavor. There's no measurement. I don't like to measure things that much, so I've been doing this long enough that I know how much I want in there. And we're going to add our mozzarella cheese. Okay. Now we just stir it up. Stir the pot, as they say, as we say. because that's the name of our channel, Stir the Pot. Have we hit the subscribe button yet? Make sure you hit that notification bell too, because even when you subscribe, a lot of times you don't get our other videos that come out because I don't know, YouTube algorithms. So hit the bell and hit notify all. So anytime we have a video come out, you'll get it immediately, and you can watch it. And then your mouth starts watering. You get hungry. You're like, oh, I gotta have that. Well, that's the way I am when I see a video I like. But anyways, just stir this up. Looks pretty yummy. This is gonna be good. Okay, here we go. Welcome back. It's time for the assembly. We're gonna bring this all together. All this hard work. It wasn't hard work, believe me. Um, and so first thing we want to do is grab. Remember what I said in the beginning, the reason for this being the best lasagna you've ever had, ever will have. Trust me when I tell. I'm not saying that for you two. I'm saying that because it's fact. It's a fact. It's a good opinion anyhow. So anyways, as when I did these vegetables, you noticed there was no onions involved, right? No garlic involved. That's the reason why right there. This is packing so much flavor. It's going to be unbelievable and healthy. So I take about a spoon of this, and all I want to do is line the bottom of this pan up to keep the noodles from sticking. Now, we boil the noodles approximately 8 minutes al dente. You can use this kind of noodles, which I prefer, or you can go with the flat, no boil noodles and just stick them in here. I just prefer these. You can go either way with it though. So we're gonna line the bottom with a layer of noodles. You can overlap it just a smidge. Okay. Now, next thing we want to add is our cheese concoction. So basically, you just take globs of this and just kind of mush it down. You can add this as thick or as thin as you want it. It's good stuff. I'm just going to tell you. All right. Now, from that, we'll take some vegetables. Just kind of spread them over here. Is anybody's mouth watering yet? Don't forget to watch this to the end because you're going to need the link to make this lasagna what it is. Right? Just a little warm. Now, the secret sauce. Again, just kind of spread it out. Into that, take a little bit of mozzarella. Sprinkle it over there. Now you can see this makes quite a bit. And, if you only have a couple people in your house, definitely freeze this. Definitely freeze it. This makes a good quick meal. You can cut them into the squares and freeze them individually. Take them out of the freezer, thaw them out, put them in the microwave or the oven for a little bit. Excellent meal. All right, so now we go with another layer, noodles. Okay, and we start all over. Put some of this and another layer of vegetables. Spread them out nicely. Okay, and star of the show again. You guys thought I was the star, huh? No, this right here. This is the star. You better be watching this to the end. Spread it on out. And some more mozzarella. This makes a wonderful dinner. You pop one of these on the plate, a little Caesar salad to go with it. Whew. Guess what we're having tonight? Okay. And another row. And the last row, we're just going to put cheese, no, sauce on it. Spread her out. How much sauce you use in these is entirely up to you. Some people like the lasagna a little drier. I like mine a little wetter, so that's why there's no real measurement. It's all what your preference is. That's what makes it good. Is you make it your own. And we'll put some cheese on top. Okay. Now, next step is I put this on a tray. The reason for that is for any spillage or whatever, keep your oven clean. We like to keep our oven kind of clean. So what I'm going to do now is I have the oven set at 400 degrees, and I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil. I put three little toothpicks in there to kind of tent it so that the aluminum foil doesn't touch the cheese. We don't want the aluminum foil on the cheese, so we'll kind of try to tent it a little bit. So I'm going to cook this about 30 minutes covered, and then we're going to take the cover off and cook it for about another 5-10 minutes to get that cheese that beautiful golden beautiful color. So anyways, when you put the aluminum foil on, just kind of try to tuck the edges a little bit like this. Okay, I've had it in for about 35-40 minutes. I'm going to take it out of the oven now and take the aluminum foil off. Let's see what she looks like. Ooh, she's hot and heavy. What's that right there? It's very hot. Let's do an unveiling here. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to have to get top browned on it now. Look at her. Ooh, that's a lot of food. All right, let's pull these. Going back in. All right, ready to pull it out of the oven. Let's see what she looks like. Woo! Mercy. Look at that. A nice golden brown color on the top. All right, so now what we need to do is we're going to let this sit for about 15 minutes to cool off some before we cut it, and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Here she is. She's cooled off enough. We're going to cut it now. Let's see my cutting skills. All right, let's try to serve this thing up here. Woo! Don't mind me if I make them. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. That's a hot mess. We're going to taste it. It smells so good. This thing smells so good. Look at the steam coming off that. Mmm. Mmm. The vegetables are cooked, but they still have just a little bit of firmness to them. So they're not, sometimes you get this stuff and they're kind of mushy. No, not in this case. This is so good. This is so, so good. I gotta have another piece. Mm. Wow. I'm impressed. Very impressed with this. Anyways, if you want this recipe, I need you to hit that subscribe button. The recipe will be down in the description. And now for that hook that I gave you earlier, why is this so good? What makes this better than the others? I'm going to link a video for that sauce. That sauce makes all the difference in the world of what this tastes like. So, hope you guys enjoy this. Have a good evening, and we're going to enjoy this ourselves for dinner. And until we see you again, keep stirring that pot. Have a good evening.